3, 4 birds' nests.
And I'm sure that's
These are birds' nests here.
鸟窝啊
There's a skeleton here somewhere.
falling out from this what's this called? Chimney?
Chimney.
That's a long chimney.
This is like years of nests.
I'm sure that nobody ever cleaned it out.
Oh, here we go.
Show me some evidence of bird. Ooh, that's a little bird.
Oh shit, sorry.
Look at the hairstyle.
He's got a mohawk.
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
Add it to our
Yeah.
collection. It's got the, what
It's
is
got
this?
a worm in there.
That's not a worm, that's its
Esophagus.
esophagus. Yeah, here you go.
Leave it there, leave it
You don't
there.
want it?
我看看这里啊，这个就是烟筒底下。
Look at that. There's more. There's probably 10 years of bird stuff. That's a nest.
被鸟窝给堵住了，现在用这根管儿给它捅出来。
I was gonna say, let's get.
Ooh. 哎，
How about if we get you something that you can
看鸟窝，
instead of.
鸟窝。哎，this is the blue jay. See, blue one. 是那个蓝鸟啊。
Pushing things down.
Wow. Wow. Did I record this?
More skeletons, more heads. Yes!
Why do they die?
Probably because the nest, these are like baby birds. So
It's not because of us.
No, this thing hasn't been
It's
turned
just
on.
the weak ones die.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at all the bones. Fuck, that's a whole bird.
That is a whole bird, isn't it? I bet you they couldn't get out because it was so deep in there.
Their nest probably falls
I'm
down
gonna
and...
grab something, Jordan, for
God,
you
okay.
to reach up
That's
in there.
another bird
Okay.
head.
Okay. This is so cool! And it's still got like the feathers kind of attached to the body. This thing is all skeletons. If you feel it, bone after bone after bone. This is like dissecting back in when I was a kid. I would dissect owl pellets. Oh my god, there's another one. Do you know what owl pellets are?
Pellets.
Pellet. So when an
猫头鹰。
owl eats something,
嗯
it digests the meat, but it doesn't digest the bones, so it spits everything back up for the bones, and it comes out as this round little pellet. And then you can like pull the pellet apart and see what the owl ate. So I did that as a
That's
kid.
their vomit.
Basically their vomit. What they can't digest, they throw
Okay.
back out.
Like a snake swallow an egg and then vomit back the shell. Don't throw it up. I don't want to eat bird.
You eat chicken. It's the same thing.
I eat chicken better.
There's bugs in here. There's grubs. This is so cool. Look at all the little dead bugs. Oh my god, another skull. Another skull! Mom, there's like 20 birds in this thing.
That we're gonna have to get some screens so they
Yeah.
can go in there. So if they're all the way down here, this is like ages ago.
I was pulling these out and I'm like, this is so cool. And he's like, you should probably stop saying cool. Less words to cool.
Okay.
Well, I don't do anything now.
It is cool, guys. Look at that little
It smells.
chicken rib.
All right.
Wait,
I got.
put the phone up there for a second.
It's clear.
Oh, it's good.
That's what was blocking it.
It's like look at the moon in the darkness.
Whoa. A whole terrarium out of these. I put crystals and stones and grow moss and mushrooms.
这个长烟筒啊，是给这个地下室，不是地下室，就是我们这个 workshop 里面的那个 furnace。
And you know what this thing cost?
Okay, you do
20
this.
bucks.
You do this.
20 bucks. And look at all the fun stuff we found.
Pull it as you spin, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Spin and run. 咱的生活小技巧啊，这管子就一边转一边往外拔，哎，
Smoke coming off the top. Seen the
It's
furnace.
just the wind blow up. The first time for the top to have a good breath.
Breath.
This is crazy.
All right, so this is what your kid and I are going to be doing every morning.
Do what?
Looking for skulls and building our collection back up.
How many bird nests do you think these
This
are?
is one. This is another Susan. 2. This is 3, 4, 5,
5.
6. going on here. So
These
about
ones?
7, so maybe 7 years of birds' nests.
One for each year?
Pretty much. You know what's interesting about this is it's like it's a time capsule.
That's what we were saying. There's like seven nests here, so it's about a nest a year.
And these are like full skeletons. So it's interesting that if they were out in the wild, we wouldn't have as complete skeletons as this.
I've never seen so many bird skulls in one place.
I know.
This is so cool. I was telling him about the owl pellets.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
See,
Wonder where she got that from. This whole
Bone collection.
like National Geographic Love Nature.
Yeah.
You want to look through any of these?
Yeah, let's pull that one out.
这收集这个小骨骼，这娘俩一个比一个起劲儿啊！这朱莉拿回去取一个小桶，这可得再找找，别错过了。
Yeah, so every year by the end it'd probably be super heavy, and then it would sink down, or they would build a nest on top of the old one and knock it down and do a new nest every year. That's what usually happens.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another
Yeah.
one. So blue jay then?
Yep.
It's like a
Or the
picture showing what type of bone that is.
Any other things in there?
So they're all the same blue jay?
I've seen cardinals up there, but I have a feeling maybe the cardinals may not have laid their nest in here. Otherwise, we would have seen some of the cardinal feathers.
There's a lot of down feathers.
就是很多绒毛，有几根漂亮点的羽毛 ，blue one。我找一个给镜头看一下 ，show it to the camera。
Section of bones right here.
嗯
together.
，yeah， 这个蓝的 blue jay。
I think you get it both from your dad and I because
My dad liked dissecting things.
I know, so do I.
Collecting.
I do too.
I remember he told me a story where he was in like 3rd grade for a science fair. They were
蓝色
supposed
的
to
羽
do just
毛
a。fun, simple project. He dissected a frog in 3rd grade when you're like 8 years old. He took a frog apart, labeled everything, and they kicked him out of the science fair because it was too advanced for his age.
How old was he?
Like 8 years old. He's dissecting a frog and he knows how to do all of that.
We did that too when we were in elementary school.
But like for some reason
挖
back
什
then,
么
they didn't like it.
烧爬反射。
And then he ended up dissecting bodies in college.
I'm just putting some of these in here that I think some of these bones that are.
The spine.
Did you find anything else in there?
Nope. There's all kind of just
这个是绒毛，鸟的绒毛。看，这个翅膀。
the hips. The legs.
大腿。
The back. We got the skeleton, the spine, and then the long legs here. So this is where the tail would be. This is
Show me the feet. Is the feet attached? That's
maybe
yeah.
2 toes.
2 toes. Okay.
2 toes out of so many. There's the 2 legs. The tiny little,
Job, Jordan.
tiny little skeleton.
这
There's the maggots still in here.
跟生化危机。
I think the esophagus thing is pretty cool.
Ah, that's so cool.
不好意思，我起猛了。
All right, John Way, dinner time. I'm gonna boil these down for you.
Crunchy.
Chicken broth soup. Bone broth. All right, let's head back in and finish the job that we started.
And start lunch.
For $20.
Wait, hey, I'm clean. 哎，这 Jordan 的一大爱好啊，就是收集骨头。这怎么碎了？这一个 ？Why these are in pieces?
Because I found them like that.
I thought someone stepped on it. 这是 deer.
Cow.
This one?
Cow.
这个是牛的啊。Where did you find this?
Forget.
这
I kind of find them all over the place.
这我注意很久了，但我不知道是牛的。这牙龈松动了啊，得治。这还有这个 jaw， 这个什么下颌骨这个牙，这个是
Deer.
这个是鹿的啊， What about what about this?
That's probably a horse.
You put a beer jaw on a horse head.
Or it's just the closest thing.
So this should come off from here. Now I've got a dragon. 人家俩讨论怎么处理，怎么把它组装回去。
Why does it smell?
Sanitizer. I was using sanitizer.
That's not
Because I'm a clean person.
You got dirty!
Tastes like chicken.